Hey everybody, and welcome back to Reynolds Review. I'm Marcos.
And I'm Caeley.
And this is the first episode of the new year, and we're all very excited to be back.
It feels like it's been so long since we've filmed together.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a longer wait for you, Caeley, because I was here in July, doing my job.
Oh, when I was in Germany, traveling.
We get it!
Cause for Cancer is a very special time of year here at Reynolds, and this year was no exception.
We will be taking a look at some of the amazing ways that both students and teachers can get involved and can raise money.
But really what it's about community. And it's about establishing a community where people feel a part of it, feel welcome, and are proud to be a part of that community. And this morning, and for the next 2 weeks, we are going to focus almost exclusively outside of your classes on community. And not just the Reynolds community, but the greater community. And you're going to be challenged to contribute and do things to a cause that's much, much bigger than you. So I just want to thank you, grade 10s, 11s, and 12s who have been part of this campaign for up to the last 3 years, and welcome you grade 9s who are going to enter it for the first time this year. It's an amazing experience, lots of ways for you to get involved, and it's all for a great cause. The main person involved behind this, organizing it, the man who doesn't sleep between today and October the 7th, is Mr. Dean Norris Jones, and I'm asking him to come up and talk now.
You understand that these next 2 weeks are a lived experience. You don't really get your head around what it is to be a part of this campaign unless you are here. It's one thing to hear about it on the news, it's an entirely other thing to be in the moment and understand what we're doing. So it's pretty special. We're really, really fortunate that we live in a community like we do. 2 years ago, I was lucky enough to be the guest rider on the Tour de Rock that starts at the top of the island, and I rode into the gym. It was a profoundly humbling moment for me, but I fully and completely understand that I was not on that bike if it wasn't for Reynolds students. So give yourself a big round of applause. What really makes us feel like a community is our ability to help other people. And really, at the end of the day, if you graduate from this building with dignity, purpose, and options, but mostly understanding that you ought to be a good citizen through your actions, then that's a pretty powerful accomplishment. There are staff members who have shaved their heads 11 years in a row, but there are also other staff members who continue to shave their head. And I get those staff members out here just for a minute to just say, they're all too modest. If you are planning on shaving your head, can you just come up to the front for a second? In a couple of Thursdays from now, these gentlemen, along with many, many of you, will be shaving their heads. Thank you, guys. So this is chuck into the bucket. Here's what you do. You reach into your pocket, you bring that tuning out that you have brought today's assembly. Oh, I also checked. Apparently, these buckets will take paper money too.
Great job, Reynolds. In next year, everybody has to come here. We're making for news, we're making for everyone. We are also washing buses and big trucks, you know, so everybody can come. We can also wash people. Yes, hello, I'm born from Germany. I am this year maybe 3 years at Reynolds. and we have in these 2 weeks we have our Cops for Cancer project. It is amazing what this school is doing. I never saw something like this before. Everybody is making a good job. I have a personal goal because I think it's normal, because my friend in Germany, Mario, I hope you're good at Württemberg Gymnasium. He has cancer, and so I think it's normal to do it. And I have a big goal. I am collecting money. My goal is this weekend $1,000. I'm going from home to home and collecting money, and so I can appreciate. Come to our car wash. Come to everything. Shave your head. It's good.
So I'm originally from Ontario, but I moved to Victoria about 2.5 years ago. And I'm really here because cancer is something that has touched like a lot of people in the world, and doing something like a car wash and fundraising is a really good way to bring people together and to sort of bring awareness to something that needs a lot of attention so that it can be eventually cured. And cancer has definitely touched me and my family in different ways. I've had a lot of family members who've been touched by cancer, and it's just really important to me to do all that I can to help make a difference.
Es por mi mejor amiga que se llama Marta y que la quiero muchísimo y ahora tiene cáncer de sangre.
Hola, me llamo Miguel, vengo de España, Madrid. Estoy aquí en el Reynolds para estudiar un año, a lo mejor me quedaré 2 años porque quiero estudiar una ingeniería y aquí están las mejores universidades. Y también estoy aquí porque un familiar mío, mi madre, también ha tenido cáncer y mi abuelo se murió y mi abuela murió por cáncer y me gustaría ayudarles.
Bueno, hola, yo soy Antonio, vengo de Argentina. Vine 3 meses para estudiar acá, para aprender un poco de inglés. Y bueno, estamos ayudando acá para beneficiar a las personas que tienen cáncer, para que les demos ese dinero para que puedan ayudar con su tratamiento. Y yo lo hago por mi tío que tuvo cáncer y ya lo superó.
There are some other very special individuals who decided to shave their head this year.
One of our fellow drama kids, Gavin Kirov, hasn't cut his hair since he last shaved his head in grade 9, and now in grade 12 he decided to shave his head once again. Hey everybody, welcome back to Reynolds Review. My name is Marcos.
I'm Caeley.
And we're here with our dear friend, schoolmate, Gavin Kirov, to interview him about shaving his head for Cops for Cancer. Now, a lot of people have shaved their heads, but Gavin's story is a little bit different. So let's hear about that, Gavin.
Well, I shaved my head in grade 9, and then I didn't cut my hair for 3 years, so I could shave a bunch of hair off in grade 12.
What was that like, not cutting your hair for 3 years? Not even like a trim or anything? You didn't get anything done to your hair?
I did have this giant knot that developed that I had to get stripped off, but other than that, I got no.
Okay, so I'll count that. I'll count it as just 3 years. What was it like not cutting your hair for 3 years?
Well, I guess if the knot tells you anything, it was a bit difficult. I shed a lot, so the vacuum cleaner got clogged. Showers took like half an hour. Musical last year we did Grease, and I had to wear a black, really gross black wig.
We know the one.
Yeah.
I remember.
It was a journey, I'll tell you that.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, sounds great. Do you miss your hair since you've shaved it?
I miss its beauty flowing down my shoulders.
You miss that one huge knot?
A little bit, yeah. It was, I miss the idea of my hair,
For sure.
but it was such a relief, just, yeah, so good.
So a lot of people raised a huge amount of money. We raised about $68,000, something around there.
68,004.
68,004. Wow. Okay. And the reason why we're just having a little interview just with Gavin is not only because his hair was super long, but because he raised such an incredible amount of money. So Gavin, can you tell us how much you raised and how you did it?
I raised about $7,800 ish. And I mean, I did it, I just, no shame, just went up to people, asked, hey, shaving all this off, do you want to help me raise money? So my field hockey team donated a bunch, people that I know from my church donated a lot, and friends and family from all over pitched in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you didn't shave your head on the Thursday with everybody else, did you?
No.
So what was that like, having it like done in front of everybody?
Yeah, I got my head shaved on the Friday when the riders came in, and it was in front of the whole school. And it was really neat sharing that experience with so many people and all my friends and stuff like that. Yeah, it was just really special.
Nice.
Were you nervous?
I thought I would be more nervous than I was. Because I thought that I would miss my hair. I thought I'd cry. I thought it would be this devastating, oh my goodness. But I was so happy. Oh my goodness. Feeling the clippers taken off my hair was just such a good feeling. Because my hair was also really thick.
Mm-hmm.
So it made my head really hot for the past 3 years. And just feeling the cold breeze on my scalp. It felt so good.
So you say that you're doing okay without your hair?
Yep. My showers are pretty fast, which also I'm kind of sad about that because I don't have an excuse to take half-hour showers anymore. I feel a lot lighter. I can run pretty fast. That's a new thing. And I can jump pretty high. I can jump so high.
Why did your hair affect your jumping?
I don't know. I feel like it's really heavy. Maybe it's just me.
Okay.
Do you think you'd like shave your head again in the future?
Oh, totally. It was a great experience, and I'd love to do it again.
So you're graduating this year, and the grad class has really gotten into the Cops for Cancer stuff. What are some of the things that you guys have done?
Well, we did a car smash, which was really fun. Someone donated one of their old beat-up cars that they couldn't drive anymore, and you paid $5, $20, and you got to go smash it up with a baseball bat or a sledgehammer or something like that. So I did that. That was a lot of fun. We also did a pie in the face thing, so you donate money and you get to hit a teacher in the face with a pie. We did a bottle drive, the leg wax, got my legs waxed too. That was a lot of fun.
I should do this more often.
And grad auction we did as well, so baked goods for the rest of the year. I'll pick you up and drive you to school, stuff like that. And we did a pancake breakfast.
Nice.
Yum.
A big thank you to Gavin for letting us interview you today and for doing all that stuff for Cops for Cancer. It was really nice.
And also a huge thank you to everyone else who's involved. It's been a pretty amazing 2 weeks, and we're very lucky that we got to report on it. The driving force in the Cops for Cancer campaign here at Reynolds is Dean Norris Jones, who was a rider in the Tour de Rock 2 years ago. Hey everybody, it is your host here. We are here with Dean Norris Jones, the organizer of the Cops for Cancer campaign and a former rider. So NJ, what has it been like running the campaign over the years?
Well, to be honest, it's been pretty exciting and pretty successful. The campaign continues to build and grow, and we started with modest beginnings, but over the course of the last decade or so, it's really grown into a campaign that's woven into the fabric of the culture at our school.
When was the first campaign that you ran?
The first one we ran was 12 years ago, so it was in 2005. So this is year 12 for us.
That's so cool. What would you say you're hopeful for in your future campaigns?
Well, I think one of the things that the school is most proud of is the way that we get to develop student responsibility in the building. It's students who are are connected to the community, and one of the slogans of the campaign is Kids Helping Kids, and because we raise money for pediatric cancer research, it really is it's a cause that connects with everyone in the building.
What would you say is the most memorable thing over your years running the Cause for Cancer campaign here?
Well, I think maybe the greatest privilege was that I was asked a couple of years ago to be a guest rider on the ride, and so that was pretty special for me, and I completely understand that I was fortunate enough to be able to do that sort of on the backs of the thousands of students who have participated in the campaign. And we've had over 1,000 heads shaved in the gym in the last 12 years, and so the connection that students make to the campaign is probably what I'm most proud of.
So what would you say makes the Cops for Cancer campaign here at Reynolds so special?
Well, I think it would be the connection that the campaign has with students in the building. We've had, as an example this year, and not unlike other years, we've had 16 grade 9 girls shave their head this year, and I think if you think about the courage it takes for a 14-year-old girl to shave her head, and students understand the symbolism behind a shaved head, and so when you walk around the halls here, it's you wear your shaved head loud and proud, and so I think that's the most visible connection. But also we raise a lot of money, and I don't want to diminish the notion that we raise a lot of money. And over the course of the 12 years, we've raised close to $750,000 in these 2-week campaigns. But the reality is that we're making students we're getting students to connect to the community in a really powerful way to make the place where we live a better place. Saanich is a pretty good place to live, and we think that Reynolds students are a part of why that is the case.
So obviously we have the head shave, but what are some other activities that you do around the school to raise money?
Well, a lot of the activities that we do are create a kind of awareness, but they also raise money. This year we had a car smash, a pie in the face, we had a piñata smash. One of the things that I'm most proud of is something I had absolutely nothing to do, is the grads organized a bottle drive, and there were no adults involved at all. In fact, the only reason I knew about it was I drove past the school while it was happening, and that was a weekend event that raised over $1,800, and that was entirely a grad-run event. So the notion that students can own their own learning and take control of the campaign is both powerful, but it's also really satisfying from an educator's perspective. We just kind of point students in the right direction and then get out of the way. And of course, there's the John and Roy concert. They've actually they're big supporters of us, and this is the 5th year that they've performed for us. And so it's an honor for us to be able to host that concert, and every penny that we raise at that concert goes towards the campaign. So we're pretty proud of that.
So that is our interview with Dean Norris Jones. Thank you so much for coming here to talk to us. I didn't. All the interview, Caeley didn't do anything. Enjoy. Just kidding.
One of the things we say around Reynolds is that if it was easy, everyone would do it.
If you've seen some of the more recent episodes of the Reynolds Review, you'll know how far a good head of hair can take you.
In the next segment, we're going to be talking to some of the very brave grade 9 girls who decided to make the choice to shave their heads this year.
Enjoy! We are here with some grade 9 Reynolds students who are going to shave their head for Cops for Cancer this year. What are your guys' names?
I'm Mina.
And I'm Madeline.
What made you guys decide to shave your head for Cops for Cancer?
I think my sister, she did it in grade 9 2 years ago, and I think from that moment I really wanted to do it too. I don't know, our grandma, she was affected by it, and her 2 sisters also. They all died from cancer, and I just really want to help any way I can.
And I was inspired to do it by Mina. And I'm doing it for my grandmother and my neighbor who both passed away from cancer. And it just happened so quickly. They didn't even get the chance to lose their hair.
So you knew about Cops for Cancer before you came to Reynolds, did you? As well?
Yes, but I didn't really think about doing it.
Oh, I see. Okay, and have you guys tried to see what you'd look like without hair?
Kind of put my hair back like that, or just even if I had my hair in a bun, I'd kind of forget that, so I'd go to push my hair back, but there was nothing there because it was in a bun.
Yeah, I would tie my hair back and imagine what it would be without a ponytail.
Yeah.
And without hair.
So how do your friends and family feel about you guys shaving your head? Do you guys have a lot of support?
I have a lot of support. I think my mom is the one who's like, no, don't get rid of your hair, and she just keeps on going like, can't we keep a little bit of it, just a little bit? And I'm like, no.
And at first my mom was a bit worried, but eventually my whole family was very proud and supportive.
What do you think will be the biggest difference having no hair?
I think definitely like it's gonna be a lot colder. Showers gonna be so much easier because you don't have to worry about your hair. Brushing your hair is gonna be a lot easier. But I think definitely it's gonna surprise me. Like I'm gonna turn around a corner, look in a mirror, and just surprise myself and be like, where'd my hair go?
Yeah, I am very excited to wear a lot of toques. And
hats.
And excited to not have to dry my hair for a long time.
Yeah.
Valid points. Okay. So now I'm here with 3 more grade 9s who are shaving their heads. What are your guys' names?
Hi, I'm Alexis.
I'm Sydney.
And I'm Anna. Did you guys know about the Cops for Cancer head shaves before you came?
I've known about the head shave for a couple years.
Yeah, I heard about it on the news.
I heard from my brother. Cool. What made you guys decide you wanted to shave your head?
I've been contemplating donating my hair for a couple of years, and then I saw the slideshow that was shown at the assembly, and it triggered some memories of my uncle, so I finally decided.
Cool. What about you guys?
I knew someone who recently passed of cancer, so I'm doing it in honor of her.
I know my coach had cancer. He passed away recently, and that's when I really decided that I was going to shave my head.
Do you guys have a lot of support from your family and stuff about shaving your hair?
My family's been extremely supportive. I'm really thankful.
Good. Yeah, so is mine. They've been donating to the school and the fundraiser.
My family's really excited because they support me and my speed skating group. And
so you mentioned you were going to donate your hair.
Yeah, so Mina and I are donating our hair to a foundation called Angel Hair for Kids. So basically they take the hair, turn it into wigs, and they donate it to financially challenged families with children.
Have you guys done anything to see what you might look like without your hair?
I mean, I'll walk out of the shower and with my wet hair, I'll slick it back and test it out.
Nice.
I've basically done the same thing as Alexis, just trying to test it out and everything.
I would put my hair in a ponytail and then stuff it into a hat.
What do you guys think it'll be like when you have no hair?
I mean, that takes 10-15 minutes out of my daily routine, so that'll be pretty nice.
Yes. Same with Alexis, that'll be easier to get ready in the morning, but it's going to be a little cold in the winter.
It'll be cold on my head when I'm on ice, but it'll really help me in the morning.
Well, I hope you guys raise lots of money for this great cause. Thank you so much for letting us interview you today, and I wish you the best of luck.
Well, that's our show, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. This is the first Reynolds Review episode of the new school year, so we hope to bring you guys a lot more quality content.
What about personal goals, Marcos?
Well, thank you so much for asking. I just got casted as a role in the new school musical, so I'm pumped. What about you, Caeley?
I think I'm going to start off next week with a salad.
Thank you for watching.